What's the first thing you do when you need to get a video made? Maybe you've never even commissioned a video project before, or you've been asked to get some competitive quotes from different companies to mix things up a bit. It may be tempting to just fire out a few generic emails and hope for some decent costs back from a range of different companies. But the truth of the matter is that if you don't write a video production brief for your video project, the costs that you get back could be way off what they need to be, and as a result, the video production itself could be a long, complicated and confusing process, and a mess that goes over budget and over deadlines as well. By writing a video production brief in advance of getting quotes for a project, it gives you the best chance to organise your thoughts, messages and ideas so that everyone involved is on the same page and you can make the most of your video production budget. But to make things simple, here's a summary of 3 important tips that will get you on the right track. Number 1. Establish the goals of your video production. Always make sure that the goals, messages and overall focus of your corporate video are clear in your video brief. Why are you making a video in the first place? Why is it not a website, a brochure or an email campaign? Give us the background of the project and how the decision to make a video came about. This leads us on to messaging. What is the core message you want to communicate to your audience in this video? There may be more than one key message, that's okay, but you want to make sure that these are set in stone from the outset so you don't get carried away adding in too many messages. This, in turn, plays into the ultimate goal of your project. So what is it? What are you trying to achieve? The more detailed this initial brief is, the better your video production team will be able to create something that accomplishes your goals. Number 2, make your preferences clear. The video production brief is the perfect time to make your stylistic preferences clear to the video production team. Have you already seen a video that you like the look of? Perhaps there's a video from another market or industry that does a good job of selling their key messages. Or maybe there's a video trend or visual style that you want to avoid completely in the execution of your project. If anything, it's just as vital for us to know what you don't like as to what you do. While you don't need to have a finalised idea of how your video will look at this point, providing any examples you have of what you like or don't like makes it much easier for the video production team to develop your project in a style that will communicate your message best. Number 3, set timescales for your video production. Setting clear timescales for your production is essential to getting your video finished and delivered on time and looking how you want it. For example, filming may only be able to take place during certain days when certain people are available. Maybe the edit needs to be turned around in 24 hours so it can be shown at an event. Perhaps a key stakeholder in the project is heading off on holiday for a fortnight during the script writing phase. All of these things impact on the flow of the project and need to be mentioned in the brief. Whilst it may take that little bit more time and effort to write a video production brief at the very start of your project, it's definitely worth it. By clarifying your project's focus, establishing your preferences, and setting the timescales for your project from the start, your team are all on the same page and your project will be a success. For more handy tips on how to get the best out of your corporate video project, subscribe to us on YouTube or find us on social media.